But smaller dice pools means greater the odds of winning.
That's right. The stream has begun. So, what are you guys up to after the race?
Patting ourselves on the back, I guess.
I'm congratulating Peregrine.
T-Pose Peregrine appreciates it, you think.
I don't really care. I'm just glad we won money.
Did you have any long-term goals aside from rejoining the Races Friendly again?
Well, we gotta find Jerry's murderer still, don't we? That's like the most persistent goal I've heard of since I started playing here.
There's also Dark Vermilion.
Oh yeah, there's Space Station.
You've just been ignoring this whole time.
Let's go
I mean,
invade
there's
that.
something else that came up. Like, this is the first time we've really had the opportunity to decide what to do.
And on that note, you're getting a call from Clank.
Oh, come on!
I was excited for a beach vacation.
Considering that, well, Buster is here, so he's usually, yeah, I guess he's, or me, either one of us.
Hello?
Yeah?
We've got a situation.
Can you explain over comlink or should we come by?
Whichever you prefer. But make sure it's quick.
Alright, over comlink it is. And
I've been watching over that station for a while now, and it looks like they're sending out some teams. From what I've been able to tell based on their current trajectories, it appears as though Master Raidmaker is heading towards a Macrolutions research facility on Red Canyon. Francis Carbine is heading towards a lagoon facility on Whiteland, and a ship that I've never seen before is headed for the city.
Never seen before. That's... any idea what they're planning to do there? Other than like just gonna raid the places, or?
I have no idea what their intentions are, but they're definitely not good.
That goes without saying. Alright then, let's see what I can find out. You want us to just find out what they're up to, or also to stop them, if possible?
They need to be stopped, ideally. I have no idea what they could be trying to get out of these places.
Alright, 3 destinations. Alright. Let's see what we can do then. I suppose I've just played this out of a speaker or something, so the other guys also hear it.
Sorry, what were the 3 destinations again?
It was a Macrolutions research facility on Red Canyon, a lagoon facility on Whiteland, and somewhere near the city.
The city, I'm assuming, being Mute City.
Yes.
Well, one of those is in our immediate proximity, and is also the one that we know the least about. So I'm guessing that's the one we would be the most informative to check out first.
Yeah, and splitting up is basically out of the question, because there's no way we can each handle one facility.
True, we could, but
So, what was that about, Logan? What's going on here?
Dark Vermilion is is headed for a bunch of places, a couple of research facilities, and an unknown ship headed for Mute City. Where the Clank's asking us to check this out and, if possible, stop them.
What do we know about this group?
We know that they're essentially what's the best word? Criminal syndicate.
Sort of like the Yakuza?
They're Saturday morning cartoon villains.
Yeah, basically. That also sometimes does F-Zero races. Like, Master Raidmaker was in the last race, I recall. I didn't know if anybody else from the group was there.
It was just Raidmaker in that one. Francis didn't quite make the cut.
Yeah, a couple of research facilities, some big AAA corps, and somewhere near Mute City, which with an unknown ship, so we don't even know who that could be.
Which ship was going to the lagoon place?
That was Francis Carbine.
Okay. So...
What kind of
how...
tactics do they use? Like, do they have mages?
Yes, like the Vermilion Shadow, what his name was, is like a very high level adept. He can punch cars.
So he's kind of like Peregrine.
Except less fury and a lot more punchy.
You were saying a Bustoy?
Yeah, so what is our plan to get information about this new ship? Like, do we want to just try and, like, hack some camera feeds? Or do we want to, like, go down there and try and figure out where it's going so we can, like, meet them?
Like, hacking into camera feeds and any sort of hacker stuff would require me to actually get nearby because noise.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
I propose we go at least close enough for you to do that.
Then again, even though the unknown ship is closest, we don't exactly know where it's gonna land at or what it looks like, so actually finding it is probably harder than just going to the other places.
Is there any way we can estimate from its trajectory where it might be heading to, or?
And what time?
We would have to call back Plank, I think.
Well, you never hung up.
Oh.
Yeah, what's the ETA on these guys?
So you want more detailed information?
Yeah.
Let me run some numbers. That's odd. It looks like it's heading towards a more remote region. But there's nothing over there other than a quadstone facility.
Might just be trying to make landfall in indiscretion. Could something else be over there?
Unless they're hitting the arcades. That's the only thing in the area.
Well, if we head to wherever they're touching down, at least maybe we could intercept them before they even try to go wherever they're going.
Yeah.
And they're sending out ships to 3 different places, is that right?
Yes.
Is it Macrolutions, something Lagoon facility, and
Quadstone.
Quadzone.
Quadstone, okay.
And for those who don't remember, Macrolutions is construction, Lagoon is weapons, and Quadstone is human resources.
Thank you for the reminder.
Like, weapons seems an obvious target for, criminal anything.
Yeah, definitely.
Construction, energy, lagoon, yep, that's all there. So if it wasn't 3 different megacorps, I would have considered the possibility that 1 or 2 of those might have been like distractions or red herrings, but since they're definitely distinct megacorps, there's not really going to be any intercommunication between them, like, so they could, you know what I mean.
Yeah, there's not going to be any kind of coordination on their part, per se.
Yeah.
Unless the megacorps aren't the people they're trying to distract.
Right, that is a possibility.
Like, as a whole, could be, but that would imply that there's some other operation going on that we don't know about.
So if each one of these ships is taking on a megacorp facility individually, they must be all decently armed, right?
Decently armed, or they've got something prepared.
Hmm.
Like as I said, they've got some magic people around.
That's right. So what we're trying to figure out right now is which one to go after, is that right?
Yeah.
Would we contact the other facilities, the 2 other facilities, once we've chosen one? Or do you think they would just not care?
Yes, I've been thinking about it, because on one hand, just getting in the way by having the corps crank up security or whatever would be nice, but on the other end, I'm not sure if they would actually listen, like...
Yeah, I mean,
they
for all we know,
probably would know about. They would know that Raidmaker and Carbine are like part of Dark Vermilion, right? So they probably have their own tracking and stuff.
Like, they probably know that they're part of the group, yeah, but it's quite possible that they're not aware of them heading toward these facilities.
Alright.
I mean, unless they flat out don't believe us. I mean, I figure they've got some interest in protecting the facilities, so...
Yeah. I think it's I don't think there's any real harm in letting them know.
I guess Jasper can do that, yeah. He's
Yeah.
the one here.
I'll do the social thing with them.
So, which one are we headed for? The Quadstone?
Sounds like they.
How much time did we have again? Would we be able to make it to the other 2, or...?
A Buster definitely could. Zoom.
Well, thanks to the warp gate technology, you can just kind of drive there. But it looks like they're going to be touching down in a matter of hours.
Oh, so we have some time to prepare then.
Time to prepare, but not exactly time to make any purchases that would require an availability check.
Right. Anything we could find in a corner store.
But I think we've already bought everything that we could buy at the console that we haven't figured we could need.
Oh, are you saying you still have the explosives from last time?
Probably. Let me check.
That would be useful. Because I certainly still have all my explosives from last time.
Just like 10 tons of explosives, chuck them at them.
Yeah, we just got 10 kilos of bombs in the corner and 50 kilos of Nova Coke in the other corner.
Yeah, I do. On the data tab, gas mask.
So I'm thinking if they were going to make a diversion, the ship that we don't recognize is probably the one that's actually doing stuff.
Yeah, what I figured as well. If any of these are going to be legit, it's going to be that one.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the best choice out of the three.
Makes you wonder what they intend to do with the human resource group. Are they gonna like hack space Facebook? Steal everybody's personal data?
That would be a different company. Probably Accent.
Has enough time passed where...
Yeah, that sounds about right. Or Alphacom maybe, because media.
Fuse, how much time has passed since we did the assault on the spooky underground black site?
A week.
Yeah, about a week.
So would my wounds have healed entirely since then? I have 7.
Most likely.
Okay, good. I'll clear that up then. Okay, cool.
Do you have at least 2 body?
I have 3.
Then on average, they would have healed up by now.
Excellent. Okay, so Jasper's in fighting fit condition. I'll just make sure to buy some ammo just in case.
Oh, I definitely need it. Alright, since we're going to prepare for that, I want to find out as much as I can about the Quadstone facility over there, like maybe for floor plan or whatever, just in case we need to actually go in there.
Alright. Go ahead and give me a matrix search.
What's that? Computer plus intuition? I forget.
Yep.
Wait, no, that can't be right. Oh wait, I still have a wound penalty. I didn't.
Yeah. So we're definitely going after Quadstone then.
You still get a 1.
Seriously.
Do you want to edge that?
Nah.
Alright, you find 2 addresses and 3 different phone numbers.
Like vastly different addresses, or just like this is the same corner of the road or something?
They're similar.
Eh.
But you're not sure which one is for the facility, or what any of those phone numbers are.
Man, the contacts website must suck.
You trying to find an address, Logan?
No, I just wanted to find out if I could find out anything about the place itself in case we needed to. It could come handy, you know.
Do I have any contacts that would work? Blogger, gang leader, pawnbroker.
Tell me about the blogger.
Blogger is Connection 3, Loyalty 4.
Tell me about them.
Oh. In what manner?
Who are they?
Their name is Boombox. They're an elf. Male, young, type is legwork. Personal life is single. Preferred payment is cash on cred stick. Hobbies and vice is entertainment such as RPGs.
What does he do for a living?
That's a good question. I never came up with that.
They blog about Quadstone facilities.
Probably something legal. I don't know. Casual, part-time job thing.
Okay. Then they might actually know.
Oh man, I gotta call them.
Because if your thing is just taking whatever job is available, you would know quite a bit about Quadstone.
Cool. I'm gonna call up my blogger contact then.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, I'm trying to get some information on a facility, a Quadstone facility. Would you happen to know anything about that?
Oh, which one?
Hey, Logan, you got the coordinates on that place?
Did you get the actual coordinates or the?
You got those 2 addresses.
Nothing from Clank.
You didn't ask him.
You're still on the phone, right, Logan? You didn't hang up.
I think at that point we'd already have hung up.
All right, just patch me over the addresses that you have. I'll wire them over to my contact here.
Sure.
So these are the 2 addresses we're looking at. They're kind of in the area. We're not sure exactly.
Alright, well, this one's a bakery.
I see.
But yeah, I've went to this facility before.
All right. You know anything good about it? Got floor plans or anything of that sort?
I could draw you out a quick map.
Yeah, that'd be great. Logan, do we need anything else?
Not that I know, unless there's something that actually in particular going on right now over there.
Yeah, so is there anything going on at this facility right now that you know about? Like weapons shipment, big wigs coming in, anything like that?
This is Quadstone. There's maybe a job fair.
Yeah,
What is it that they do at this particular facility?
Weapons.
Okay.
Quadstone is the human resources.
Oh. I thought they were the weapons. Oh,
No, that was Lagoon.
oh, okay, good.
So they do like contractors and stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, like, HR is a pretty broad topic. Is there something that this specific facility focuses on?
Finding people jobs.
I'm imagining it's some sort of call center or something. That's something that that a firm like that would have.
Yeah.
What did you say their connection was?
Their connection is 3.
Alright, before you even finish the call, he just says, done, and sends you over a fairly detailed floor plan.
Sweet. How much you want?
Alright, money.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I just threw something together.
Well, I can keep asking questions if you want. You know anything about their security?
I don't know.
All
Probably on the other side of the staff door.
right. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
It's not exactly a secure facility.
Right, right. All right, so what's fair to you?
Like, I'm personally thinking just swing him 1,000 new yen.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Maybe 2,000.
Mind you, new yen is still comparable to like a dollar or a euro, so
Oh, is it? Ah. Yeah,
It's worth twice as much as $1.
Oh, wow. So
1,000 new yen is big bucks.
yeah, and I mean he has loyalty for, so he's kind of one of my closer contacts at least. So yeah, 1,000 new yen's fine by me.
Ooh. Thanks, man. Call me back anytime.
Yeah, we really needed this, so thanks. Big help here.
So effectively $2,000 for 2 minutes of work.
Basically, I mean, he's a blogger. That's what he does, right? Throws up Spacebook ads.
You're lucky you gave him that hobby in RPGs.
Why is that?
He's good at drawing maps.
Oh, nice. So what you're trying to tell me is that my contact is basically you.
Oh, that's me, Boombox the Elf.
Of course, just because you draw maps for RPGs doesn't mean you're actually good at it. Looking at people who don't put walls next to doors or floors under them.
He also got 5 hits on 12 dice.
Nice. Alright, mark that down. New yen spent. Okay, Logan, I got the floor plan.
Huh. Well, that was so easy.
You wanna scan through it, take a look?
Scan, zoom, enhance, turn it into...
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Do all that. Cross-reference it with, whatever you got. So, as far as he's aware, there's no secret security or anything. So they're probably going to be in a bit of a pinch when these guys make landfall.
Well, if they're actually going for it, maybe they're just going there by coincidence. We have to find out.
Well, we have the floor plan if it becomes necessary.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Like, if there is really low security sites, then actually warning them about a possible attack would probably not do much because they just laugh it off as being a hoax. Maybe not, I don't know.
Alright, so
Dude,
here's
still has
a
his rocket
terrible,
launchers.
not at all to scale map. Nowhere near the quality of the map that you were given.
So, main entrance, big hallway, presumably with a lot of reception desks.
So right here is the main entrance. There's a counter there that has a window. I'll mark that like that. Down the hallways there are a series of offices. This is where the staff-only door is, which leads into some unknown place. And then arcs back to where the counter is.
Alright, I'm back.
So it looks vaguely like this, but in a scale that makes sense.
Okay. And so these are offices, is that right?
Yes.
And there's the entryway, the, what do you call that, the foyer?
Sure.
Sure, okay. Lobby, that's the word. And is that a question mark?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so what's the plan? Just as far as I can figure, we just go there, watch out where they are going, and if they're actually going to approach the facility, stop them. Not really.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is to be low key on this, because they could have an inside man or something like that. We don't want to just show up and say like, "Hey, we're here to defend the place, please."
Yeah, no, I'm just figuring out just like being around the corner or somewhere, or you know.
We might want to call the other two places though, just to let them know before we actually do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call them before we depart. At the very least, I want to go inside and get a look around, and maybe pass myself off as trying to get a job or something, so I can keep an eye on what's going on inside.
All right.
And I still have the sub-vocal mic. I can let you know when if something goes up, and you can keep an eye on the grid. The matrix.
And I can keep an eye on the outside areas to see if anybody's approaching from the outside.
Same.
So that way we have all our bases covered, I think.
Sounds pretty good. What vehicles are we taking?
Well, we only have one car right now, so.
That's right. You guys didn't get anything. Okay, so that's fine. We can just take my car.
The thing is, what are we gonna do in case of a confrontation? Because again, neither of us are really. Well, Jasper is good at fighting, but that's because he's jacked up on muscle toner.
I am not even as fully jacked up as I could be. There's more jacking up that I want to get jacked up on.
This isn't even my final form.
Precisely.
If we're lucky, we might be able to disable some guns before the fighting starts.
That's
and by
a good
we,
idea.
I mean Logan.
That's an excellent point. So just like get some guns before anything happens. Hopefully without them noticing. Do you have astral? No, wait, you don't even have a sensing. So that's.
I have astral perception, but not a sensing.
Yeah, if you had, then you could tell if anybody was awakened. So you had to watch out for them.
Here's the thing, though. This is an HR facility, so unless they have some kind of secret black site thing going on beneath everything that we don't know about, they're probably not sending a huge squad, right?
On the other hand, if there is a secret black site hidden underneath it, there is gonna be. Well, it's probably not that big unless you actually intrude into the black site itself. Like I'm betting that if anything, those guys would stay inside there and hope that they're just attacking the outside, the cover front.
Right.
Do I? No. Maybe, but I don't think that would really. Like, I'm considering just asking a contact to keep an eye out on the other two facilities to see what the Black Vermilion is doing at those, but do we have anything like that?
Let me skim my contacts again.
Clink is going to be watching over the situation.
Alright, I suppose.
Probably closest thing I have is a Mr. Johnson.
Yeah, have him hire a runner team on the quick. Just throw him 100,000 new yen for the job.
You broke up a little there, Logan. What was that? Or Weimar?
I was joking that you should tell the Johnson to hire a runner team on the quick, and then you should just like throw him 100,000 or 200,000 new yen for the job.
Oh. Well, I mean, if we could do that, if we got anything out of it, right?
Yeah, but I don't really think it's gonna do that much, really.
All right. Do we need anything before we go? I think we have most of what we need.
Yeah. Like, all I have is basically stuff that I carry around with myself, except for maybe the med kit, and that can just be stuffed into the car.
Yeah, is your med kit stocked up?
Well enough.
Okay.
The only other thing is to call the other facilities, I think, because I know that if we forget to actually say, I'm calling the facilities right now, Fuse is going to
I'm
have
calling the facilities right now.
Yeah, you mentioned
Jasper
calling
gets out.
them, but never did.
I'm calling the facilities right now, and Jasper gets out his comm link.
Alright, which one? And how do you know their number?
Those are both very good questions to which I don't have an answer to, especially the number one. Logan, can you space book it?
Alright, checking the macronutrients number. Red Canyon, was it?
Yeah.
Crying at that, I'm edging that one.
Not seeing it yet. Oh, there it is.
What happened with that roll there?
half of Logan's rolls were ones on the first roll.
Is it half or more than half? That's a glitch.
I thought it was exactly half. Because of the weird interactions at low.
Yeah. So that is a glitch.
Does that mean we get the phone number for the pizza shop?
Well, at least we get pizza out of it.
Alright, so Red Canyon was formerly, like, the capital of crime where all the bandits went to. It has since become a tourist attraction. And this is a facility that builds and maintains roller coasters.
I mean, I believe that.
You find what you believe to be the number for the facility. And you also find a number of hints on their website saying that they're working on something special.
Huh.
So be on the lookout for their brand new ride.
Maybe it's some sort of engine. Something that they can put into F-Zero vehicles that Dog Vermilion wants for themselves.
They're taking a roller coaster engine and putting it on an F-Zero car. I can believe it.
Next, the lagoon facility on white something. I'm bad at it. I'm remembering names.
Whiteland.
That place. Finally.
All right. So the Lagoon facility is a very successful research facility. They're obviously doing weapons research. This facility currently has a lot of successful projects that they've put out in the field of miniaturization.
Like making equipment smaller or making people smaller?
Equipment.
a lot of small guns that you can smuggle into places.
Is it like miniaturization or just like more compact cell phones type of miniaturization?
Bit of column A, bit of column B. Yeah, they're working on making some really massive weapons capable of being used by human hands.
So basically, they're trying to make Aegis nanogun.
Yeah.
Alright, so just we're gonna call them.
Yeah, we're set on going to Quadstone, right?
I mean, unless something changes our mind, but
All right. Quick question: would a comlink be something like a burner, something I could pick up quickly without a test?
A burner comlink? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be best to call them on a burner.
I was gonna mention that, but then I forgot.
So
You don't need one or so, unless you want to pick up more for later.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You don't need one for that, I think, unless you want to more for later. Because Walker do so, yeah, I need like a dozen burner comlinks. That's what I need them for.
What's the burner model?
Metalink.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to just pick up one of those and use that to call them. I don't need to attach a fake SIN to it, right?
I'm just imagining you like walking into the store and just going up to the counter, dropping 12 phones at them, just like just giving them a knowing look.
I'm not.
I'd
doing
like to
anything
purchase
suspicious.
these.
Starts whistling.
I have a large family. They all need phones.
I'm here to pick up phones for Santa's elves. Wink, wink.
Is that new crime gang?
No, it's a joke because Jasper's an elf. Yeah. Just would buying two be suspicious or even necessary?
Typically, buying more than one phone is automatically suspicious.
Screw it. Just buy one and use it for both. And while I'm there, I'll pick up some taser darts. So that's what Jasper's doing in the interim. Gonna go get a burner to contact these companies, reload, and yeah.
So who are you calling?
Doesn't matter really, right? So might as well call up Macrolutions.
Alright. Phone rings for a bit, and somebody picks up. Hello? Who is this?
Hey, is this the Macrolutions facility at Red Canyon?
Yeah?
I gotta let you know, your facility may be in danger within the next few hours. There's some pretty bad people on the way. If you can
You should
tighten up
probably call the
security,
main line for that.
can you patch me through, please?
This keeps happening.
I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, whatever. Click. Alright, it beeps for a bit. Hello, thank you for calling Macrolutions. How can I help you?
Hey, this is the Macolutions main line.
Yeah?
I gotta let you know, your facility may be in danger. There's some pretty bad people on the way. Whatever you can do, to get security ready, do that thing.
What do you mean?
There's some pretty bad people coming on the way, like a criminal syndicate kind of group that are probably coming towards your facility within the next few hours.
Why would that be happening?
I don't know. I only know that they're coming.
I don't know. That's gonna make them believe you.
And who are you?
My name is Jerry. Click. Calling out Lagoon now.
It's funny because they're gonna die. So, Lagoon.
Yep, that's who I'm calling.
Hello?
Hey,
How did you get this number?
Are you Lagoon facility on Whiteland?
Yes, how did you get this number?
Look, you're in danger. There's some criminal syndicate nonsense coming your way within the next couple hours. You got to do whatever you can to put security on, like, red alert. This is bad stuff.
Do you have any idea who you're calling?
Yeah, Lagoon facility on Whiteland.
And you know what we do?
Yeah.
Click.
Cool. Taken care of. So Jasper, with that taken care of, Jasper crushes the metal link under his feet.
Now, worst case scenario, they get overwhelmed because the Dr. Million guys got like bad shit on their side, and they're gonna feel really stupid for not believing you.
Yeah, I mean, my name is Jerry, after all. Okay, so just crushing the metal ink under his boot, Jasper's like, that's taken care of. They didn't really believe me that well, but hey, what are you gonna do? So, off the quadstone then?
Yep, I guess we're off.
Alright. Is the Bustoid back?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So everyone into Jasper's car and away we go, I guess.
Right. By the time you get there, it's T-minus 1 hour.
What time is it in absolute time? Like afternoon, night, morning?
Sometime in the afternoon.
Okay.
Let me see, is there... /81.
It's 3 o'clock. This time with my mic muted.
Oh, I want to check what the radius of my radar sensor is, but it's only 20 meters. Sad. Would have been cool to have just like a sensor that tells you where things are coming from. You just have to keep a look at the sky.
Well, why don't you use your jetpack and go into the sky?
On what now?
Your jetpack. So, I figured we would just park up kind of close by, not like right in front, but close enough, and Logan would stay in the car, Sawyer and Abustoy, suppose they would stay as well unless one of them wanted to come in with me. And I could go inside, kind of scope out the place, get a feel for what's going on. But we're still at T-minus 1 hour, so if we need to do anything, we have, maybe like 30 minutes of safe time. If Logan needs to do any kind of scan or whatnot.
I'll probably stay in the car for about half an hour.
Chances are until they're really close, I wouldn't be able to detect them.
I mean, like cameras, any kind of.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because you said before you couldn't do anything because of noise at the distance, so.
Yeah, I might as well just yeah. In fact, if they do get into towards facility, I could try to trip an alarm just by doing something in the Matrix, just basically just make it being really loud in there. So yeah, I'm gonna look around for whatever Matrix stuff is going on there.
Right, it doesn't look like any of their stuff is running silent. There's a number of cameras throughout the facility. They don't have one in each office. There's just one in the lobby, one in each of the hallways, one behind the counter, and one in the mystery room.
So before Jasper gets out of the car, while Logan is doing this, he's going to apply Black Panther cologne.
What do we see on the camera in the mystery room?
Like, I didn't actually see anything.
There is one.
Oh, okay. Can we hack into that, or?
I could, but again, I don't want to prematurely raise an alarm.
Okay.
Do you think they have that good security, Logan?
They might not. Can I use one of my Matrix perception successes to find out what the strength of their host is, or whatever?
Hold on. Getting all the tokens set up forever. All right. So that is a question that you could ask.
Okay, so that's the question I'm going to ask.
4.
Alright, so probably not high security, but decently strong anyway. Is there anything running silent?
Nope.
If there is anything, it's probably off the grid. Well, it's good enough for me right now. So it's not a particular. So I was gonna tell the guys, not a particularly secure site. So either there's not really that much going on, or whatever is, or if there is something really important, it's not on the grid.
Now, there's some monitoring equipment that you can see in the Matrix. And a coffee machine.
Oh boy, hack the coffee machine to get us free coffee.
Yeah.
They've got a microwave and a fridge in there.
If this was a battle network, these were already all going haywire.
Is there any kind of skill I can apply to like come up with some fake resume to prepare? Because the alibi I'm going for is like I'm looking
Forgery?
for a job. Forgery. Do I have that?
I do. I think it takes a bit longer than just an hour.
No, I don't have forgery. Dice pool of 2.
10.
Does it actually take that long?
Like for just a resume, you could probably do that in half an hour.
Yeah, like if Logan
Alright
can
then.
squeeze that in, that'd help.
And I'm just gonna edge that because I'm fed up with getting 1 success per roll.
That is pretty bad.
That's really unlikely.
Hey.
Alright, so you've got 4 successes on a resume.
Sweet. I have an alibi.
So it would take 4 hits on perception to tell that this isn't a real resume.
What's the name on the resume?
What's the name on your sim?
Oh, right.
That was a rhetorical question, by the way.
Where is my sim?
Herman Schmidt.
Oh yeah, I was looking for it in Chummer. Yeah, okay.
I'm guessing if the forgery failed, that the wrong name on the sim would be one of the giveaway hints.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to keep keep consistent. So yeah, Herman Schmidt.
Yeah, hello there. My name is Herman Schmidt and I've been here for a new job.
Well, I do have a decent dice pool on impersonation. So maybe I could pull off a fake accent. So, was there anything else we needed to do? Because it's probably getting close to touchdown time, and I'd like to get in there.
Yeah, I guess we just gonna keep an eye out on the skies then.
All right. And remember, my car has medium amenities.
Hooray!
Does that mean it has a snack bar?
No,
No,
but it is comfortable.
it's comfortable.
Probably about 10 to 15 minutes before T0, I'm gonna get out and start patrolling around and look for stuff.
Yeah, I'm heading out at like T25, T-minus 25.
Alright. So T-minus 25.
All right, so Jasper gets out. He has his forged resume and heads into the building.
Right, you can see a number of people sitting down. A lot of them are doing paperwork.
All right. Do I notice anything out of the ordinary? Can I make a perception roll for that?
Go ahead. Everything seems to be in order based on what you've heard about this place.
All right. Just gonna go in and have a look around. Do they have any kind of displays or terminals, like job listings, anything I could, just skim over and read? And
They have a number of pamphlets lining the walls.
okay, I'll go. Jasper's gonna go pick up one of those pamphlets and have a read.
Right. Somebody opens the left door. Daryl. Somebody looks over, stands up, and walks through. And the door closes.
Seems to be a queue. So Jasper's gonna sub-vocalize into his mic to the rest of the team that the facility seems on the up and up. Nothing too weird going down, and looks like they're doing business as usual. People being called into a queue, I think, for interviews in the back.
Makes sense. So far, everything did seem on the surface. It did seem, in every respect, to be just a normal, low-level, whatever facilities. So if there is anything going on, it's not going to be that so obvious that you can just tell by walking in.
Yeah. So if it's a front, it's a pretty good front.
What is your cover story, by the way? Are you looking for a job, or are you looking for a job for other people, or something?
Just for myself, I think that was the thought that I had, just a job for myself. That's why I had the idea to come up with forged resume.
And there are two people behind the counter. Neither of which are looking into the lobby.
What are they doing?
One of them is doing their nails, and the other is reading a book.
Okay. I think for just right now, Jasper's just going to peruse the pamphlet, since we're still like 25 minutes till landfall. So just kind of, blend in, be casual. And probably wait for Sawyer to get out, because he said he was going to get out at T-minus 15. And that's probably when things will start to begin.
And this
Meanwhile,
is
I'm
a
just gonna-
pamphlet about real estate professions.
Interesting. That would be something Jasper's probably actually good at, since he's the social kind of guy.
So yeah, meanwhile, I'm just gonna keep a lookout in the sky with my vision magnification to try to look out for any distant spacecraft.
Right, T minus 20. Nothing has changed.
Like, how far do we actually have vision outside?
Yeah, are there
Well,
any weather?
You can
Okay.
see the sky.
I've got good low light vision, so I shouldn't have a problem with that.
I mean, it's still in the afternoon. It's not dusk or anything.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. For some reason, I was just imagining it at night, even though.
There is a moderate wind.
Means they're going to have turbulence landing.
"17 miles per hour, 27 kilometers per hour.
Oh man, check out those details.
It's also relatively colder than normal. With a high of 18 degrees Celsius and a low of 11.
That's perfect.
That sounds just right. Are there any televisions in here, like broadcasting the news?
Now that you mention it, definitely.
Anything of note being broadcast right now?
Political stuff. Mostly political stuff right now.
Okay.
Tense relations with the Takorans. Reconstruction efforts in the area that Kojiri destroyed.
The question has to be asked, which one? She's destroyed a lot.
What to do about the giant spirit that lives in where the ruins of the casino?
Nothing. You leave it alone. It's its territory now.
T minus 15.
All right.
Alright.
Or Sawyer, sorry.
Yep, I'm gonna get out of the vehicle and I'm just gonna start patrolling around, keeping an eye out for anything in the sky or not.
Alright. Give me a perception.
Obviously, I'm not really expecting anything yet, but 5.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Cool.
So.
Watch out, spacecraft is actually a stealth ship that can turn invisible.
Oh, jeez. Does that actually exist in Shadowrun?
Yeah.
There is ruthenium.
I'm not surprised. So if Sawyer doesn't notice anything, Jasper's gonna go up to the desk, spend enough time reading the pamphlet and checking out the television. Just see if he can get the attention of someone.
And the one doing their nails looks up to you. How can I help you? Welcome to Quadstone.
Hello there. Yes, my name is Herman Schmidt. I'm interested in getting a job. I hear you're good at helping people get jobs.
She puts down a clipboard, hands you a pen. Fill out this paperwork, and somebody will come for you.
All right. Thank you. So Jasper takes up the clipboard, form, and pen, and nods to the attendant and heads to take a seat and fill that out.
All right. Would you like to roll me forgery?
Oh boy, this is going to be fun. So Logan's forgery does not play into this at all.
I'll give you a +2 for being able to just copy things from your resume.
All right. Where is that?
Actually, I'll give you a bonus equal to its rating. So +4.
I'm just trying to find what category it's under. I hid my unused skills. Okay, here it is. Is that the proper roll?
Yep.
Okay.
It's decent.
It passes. It's okay.
Like, average person has a perception dice pool of what?
6.
3? 6? Yeah, so they get 2 successes on average.
So possible for somebody to see through it.
All things considered, you got 3 successes on 6 dice, so no complaints, I guess.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
And I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, it's a forged job application. It's not like I'm robbing a bank here. They're not going to call down...
Wait a minute. You're not looking for a job.
They're not going to call down HTR on me, at least, okay?
Alright, so at T-10, you're done with the paperwork.
Cool. And I'll go up and hand that over. And thank you, and smile and nod politely.
Somebody will be with you shortly, Mr.
Schmidt. Herman Schmidt.
Schmidt.
I didn't catch your name, by the way. Is she ignoring Jasper?
Hold on while I have one.
What? You don't? You mean you don't have everything planned all at once?
Rena.
Cool name. Okay, thank you.
It's on the
thank you.
name tag.
Thank you, Miss Rena.
All right, and Sawyer can make another perception.
Sawyer's doing his barrel roll around the lobby.
Five.
Still nothing unusual.
What a shock.
Just gonna talk in my sub-vocal mic, let everyone know all is usual in here. How's it going out there?
I suppose I would take a look outside as well, especially since I actually have vision magnification, so I would actually be able to see something at the distance.
I mean, I also technically have vision magnification as well. Through my glasses.
Oh yeah, you do.
So it's only mainly for shooting stuff.
So at T-5, Jasper is called in on the right
Oh.
side.
Okay. Do you want me to just walk it in there, or is there a token I need to follow?
And just go to an office.
Okay.
And lookouts.
Lookouts.
Sawyer and Logan.
Oh, right, that kind of lookout.
Yeah.
Perception.
Six.
Nice.
So don't suck.
Alright, both of you spot the large ship heading straight for the parking lot. Sawyer can pinpoint the exact position where it's going to land.
Nice.
Yeah, I tell Jasper over the thing, and I start scanning for stuff on the matrix on the ship.
A Bustoy sees a cool classic car driving by.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm just gonna point out to Logan and a busway. It's gonna land right over in that spot, and then I'm gonna hide over here at the side of the building.
Sawyer should have been taking bets. He knows exactly where it's going to land.
Meanwhile, Jasper is getting a job.
Sweet.
Our job wasn't good enough for you.
So what kind of things are you interested in?
I like talking to people, pretty much, you know, getting to know people, finding out what they like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what did we put in your resume as your previous job experiences?
That would be for you to decide. I think you were the one who forged it. But I figured it'd be best to go with something that Jasper's already good at, social skills.
Salesperson, something like that.
Yeah. And, I mean, he was checking out the real estate's pamphlet for about 5 minutes or so.
So yeah, that kind of adds up.
It says here you have 6 years experience working for Elico. What made you quit?
Logan, what made me quit?
I'm guessing that you just didn't get promoted. You wanted to have actual, you know how it is. Your career got stuck or something.
Yeah, I mean, you know how it is. You get into a certain spot and, you know, you become too useful to the company. At what point, you know, You know, like, you can't be replaced, you know, the old saying goes, you know, if you can't be replaced, you can't be promoted, you know, and that's what I wanted. I wanted to get promoted.
All right. So social skills, growth potential.
Do I need to make any kind of roll for this?
Give me an etiquette roll.
Okay.
At a +2.
What is the +2 from?
Modifiers.
Are those my modifiers, like the Black Panther cologne I said I was going to wear?
No.
Or so
I'm
should
guessing
I...
for the resume,
Okay.
like you have credible evidence to back it up.
So should I include my own modifiers, like
Yes.
high fashion armor? Okay, so +2. Can the person smell me?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's a serious question I have to ask for these bonuses. Okay.
It's finally Shadowrun.
I know. I'm finally getting
It's
dice
just amusing.
It's just not Shadowrun until the face asks, "Can they smell me?"
And you said it was a +2 for your own modifiers?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, here's my first roll of the game. There you go.
All right. Well, they are discussing your promising future as T-0 hits.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's around that time they'll probably want to go after their electronics.
All right. What are you going to do?
Matrix perception just to find all of their shit.
You already have all of their stuff.
I mean the ship, not
Oh, the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, like their armaments or whatnot, right?
Possible cyberware.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
All right.
No. Computer. There we go. And I'm gonna go into hot sim since I'm just hanging. No, actually, no, I'm not. Am I in the car yet? Still?
You never left.
Yeah,
right?
you never left.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go in hot sim.
Alright, so the ship looks very expensive. It's a very fast ship. The kind that you would actually use for space travel when you're not just warping around. It only has room for one person. There don't seem to be any weapons on it. And you don't spy any kind of cyberware.
God damn it! I figured it'd be like that. I messaged the other guys inside that it's probably gonna be somebody awakened because I can't find any tech on them.
Are you serious?
Let's be honest. I've been expecting that it's actually Vermilion Shadow himself. It's just that we don't have any Force 12 bird to deal with him.
Do you know anything about tactics we can use against this guy?
Ship's door opens.
That's the only thing that's worked on him so far.
And out of the ship steps somebody who looks like Peregrine.
Wait,
Whoa.
Oh no!
You could try just running him over.
No. Like, again, the other guy just punched the F-Zero vehicles that came at him at full speed.
So this red-suited Peregrine is walking towards the door.
I want to roll knowledge F-Zero just to make sure that I know that this is Blood Falcon. Whatever his name was.
Yeah, you have heard of Blood Falcon.
Damn it, Play Madness, why do you have to be absent today?
Oh man.
This could have been glorious.
Is this guy like on the level of Jerry's murderer?
Possibly even
And
higher.
a Bustoy. Did that
Yeah.
roll come with words?
That's his
It
F-Zero.
has knowledge of zero.
Okay. So you might have heard of Blood Falcon, like you've heard the name before. You probably wouldn't be able to connect the dots.
Fair enough.
I have no clue who this guy is, and I don't care.
Alright,
Okay, so
what's going on,
this
Logan?
guy, it's not gonna be a friendly chat. I don't think this guy is going to go after a new job.
Opens the door, steps inside.
Alright, you guys, what do you know about the Blood Falcon?
Nothing. What's going on, Logan?
Well, he's just entered the building.
What is a Blood Falcon again?
He's
Imagine Captain Falcon, but evil.
Okay, so he's a bad dude.
Right. He walks over to somebody sitting at one of the benches, and he punches through their head.
Ugh.
Nice guy.
Like, completely through?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Everybody starts screaming and running. He points into the crowd with his bloody hand and shouts, "Your souls will burn!"
Alright, so just
Oh, man.
Sawyer are reasonably fast, so they should stay away from him. A Bustoy has a fast car, so he should also stay away from him, with me inside.
Yeah, I have no plans to engage this guy, especially since, like, we don't know exactly what he's after yet.
Yeah,
Any chance that he can just go steal his ship?
Yeah, I mean, if there's nobody on it, why not?
Yeah, I've been contemplating just sabotaging his ship, but that would just mean he'd stay on the ground just wrecking more shit, and that might not be the best
Logan,
idea.
did you
Yeah.
bring the 50 kilograms of explosives?
Yes.
Okay, put them in the ship. Just wait for him to go back inside. We'll blow it up.
While you're discussing this, he is just running around punching people.
Oh God.
Yeah, no. What I'm actually gonna do is just call the whatever the police is, the defense.
Does Jasper
stuff.
hear this screaming and all that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, what's my interviewer doing?
Looking around, talks into, checks an earpiece. We gotta go.
What's the problem?
Somebody's attacking.
Oh dear.
This way.
Okay, and Jasper will follow him.
It's gonna lead you through the staff door and out the back entrance.
Which way is that? So that's the secret room, right?
Yeah.
Can I, mid-stride, get a look around?
Yes, there's a staff room. and there's like one computer to monitor the cameras.
But like nothing weird or anything, right?
There's a table that looks like some people just quit in the middle of a card game.
Okay, so it's nothing like black site level looking
No.
stuff, at least on the surface.
You can give me a perception roll. You see no signs of any potential secret entrances to anywhere.
Huh. Okay, so while we're going through and getting a look around, even though it's mid-stride, Jasper's gonna relay that over the sub-vocal mic. Like, I was just through the secret room. There's nothing in there. I got my interviewer taking me out the back door.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Blood Falcon is really put out for anything in particular except for blood, I guess. So, does Abostoy have his helmet with him? Just like
the Captain Falcon one?
no, stupid idea.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Yeah, it would have been stupid idea to just distract the guy by, you know.
Can we see him outside the lobby with the cameras? We don't care if we set off the alarm now.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you could try a snoop.
I guess, but even then, the matrix protection is probably automatically anyway.
Logan, is this some guy that we can take down on our own without Kajiri?
If we keep our distance, possibly. I don't know. I heard he's like really strong.
Okay, so
might at least get him inconvenienced enough that he, you know, stops hurting people, if for what it's worth.
got it. So he just punches people. He has no ranged weaponry, is what you're saying.
Not that we know of. Do you have your
He
bow
can
with
probably
you?
move pretty fast, though.
Right. But so can we, Sawyer.
Yeah, like the only people here who can't move fast are right in the car right now, so we've got a bit of a advantage there.
Probably best to stay in the car with the Bustoy driving.
Yeah.
That way a Bustoy can pull some sick donut and get out of there if need be.
Yes.
As you're discussing this, he's like a third of the way through the people in the lobby.
Alright, nobody gonna do anything? No?
Police can't respond that quickly. I mean, we're the only thing stopping him.
Alright, so since I want to kind of distract him, right? Because if nobody's else gonna distract him, I'm just... And actually shooting into a crowd seems like a stupid idea.
You could lay down suppressive fire while Sawyer comes in from the
Yeah,
side.
no,
and finds him.
suppressive fire is even a dumb idea because it's gonna cover a large area. No, if anything, I'm gonna shoot into the air. Just like hold the gun out the window and shoot into the air, with the hopes of distracting him.
Can Sawyer go into stealth?
I'm gonna back up.
Like, it'd
Yeah,
probably be a good
I
idea.
said earlier that I was hiding.
Okay, I'd like to do the same too. Do we need to make sneak rolls?
After Logan fires the gun, well, Jasper doesn't really need to sneak since he's on the opposite side of the building. Unless you're
Alright,
sneaking back
yeah.
over there.
I need to go.
Oh, you have to go in real life?
Yeah,
Uh,
gotta pick up my mom.
alright.
Probably gonna be back before the end of the session, but it's gonna be a while.
So Logan goes into T-pose while shooting into the air. Repeatedly.
Alright, Logan fires into the air, gets back into the car. Peregrine, not Peregrine, just snaps his head over to the car. He punches his way through the wall.
Alright, I'm gonna
Ah.
try and drive away. Like, not away, but, you know, like around the building or something.
Yes, I would like to sneak back over at least to Sawyer's area so we can kind of maybe go in together. Or flank, maybe, actually.
Right.
Alright, I'll message you my position.
Abustoy, he is chasing after you on foot. You can hear him shouting, "Where's Peregrine? I will kill as many people as I have to as long as he's one of them."
Is this where this came from? Is this the origin of all the things Peregrine says?
I'm gonna yell back. Well, he's certainly not in my car. Please go away.
And was that piloting?
Yeah.
Yeah, you speed away. There's no chance of him actually catching you.
Okay.
Boop.
And I said I'm not, like, actually leaving the area. I'm just, like, driving around the building. Or, like, around a adjacent one or something. Yeah.
Oh no. Jasper doesn't move at all.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let me go find what Peregrine's perception is.
I'm pretty sure it's not good.
It really isn't. He cannot find you.
Okay, so Jasper's out of it's nice. Jasper's making his taser ready.
Well, apparently, if you stand still, they really can't see you.
Whoa, it's just like a T-Rex.
Could I try climbing up to the roof right now?
You could attempt.
Thinking maybe if I could shoot him from up here.
So I'm going to symbolize
okay.
Red Falcon, Blood Falcon's location that he just went past this way on the other side of the building to Sawyer.
Alright.
Climbing is gymnastics
start
plus
climbing.
strength.
Alright.
Do you have climbing gear?
3 successes, and because I didn't know it existed.
Do you have those gloves?
At least I think I don't. I don't need gloves because, yeah, I have sticky thing anyway, so I can do that by myself.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you managed to climb up on the roof.
Cool.
I think I'd like to shoot him in the back as soon as he gets enough distance away from me to run.
I'm aiming to run as close to him as possible.
Hold on.
Since we're not in initiative or anything.
I'm trying to find that's good enough. That's the "you're up" thing.
Are there any called shots I can make in this attempt that you know about Lock Kirby? That would be useful.
There was that thigh shot that just prevented complex actions.
Ah, yeah, that one that took down Edge.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little on Discord. You're kind of doing the robot.
it'll also slow him, which is good because we seem to be doing a lot of movement right now.
I think I'd like to do that then.
How far did I get before initiative starts? Like, can I be as close to him as I want, or am I just like on the edge of the roof? Or
If possible, I would like to coordinate with Sawyer getting into position first.
All right, roll initiative.
All right.
Wait, shit, that was the wrong one.
How do I edge an initiative roll, like pre-edge?
You can spend a point of edge to either go first or set your initiative dice to 5.
Yeah, that's set to 5. That's not add though. I guess I just want to go first, like burn or not burn, but spend this edge to go first. Okay.
So what do you do?
I'm gonna do the thing that Sawyer mentioned. Do the thigh shot. Slow him down. I see Sawyer's got his ruler out, but I know this map isn't to scale. Is that right?
Not at all.
Okay. Yeah, I wanna slow him down. So what's the modifier on a thigh shot? Is it just a -4?
For thigh shot, it's -6.
Minus what? You broke up at the end.
For thigh shot, it's -6.
Okay. Let's see.
There it is.
Okay, I can still post edge if that turns out poorly.
And they are not aware of you.
Right,
So no chance to dodge.
right. Okay. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm trying to figure out why exactly is my pistol dice pool 20.
Agility?
Maybe.
I think we still have the pie tack bonus on that.
Oh yeah, that would probably do it. Yeah. Oh, and I have taser specialization. Sorry, it's been a while. And there's my roll.
So it hasn't put in the result part.
Just 5 successes for me.
Okay, because I just see like all of the dice math and the accuracy limit and no result. Oh, no, it just wasn't scrolled all the way.
It says 5 successes.
I've been having that problem too. When I do a roll, it doesn't scroll all the way. I have to keep scrolling down.
So that was weird. Anyway, net hits for location shots only apply effects, and there are only 2. So that applies slowed and winded as long as it does any damage.
Oh boy.
Slowed has both the walk and run rate and doesn't allow sprint tests. And winded is target is unable to perform complex actions for a number of combat turns equal to the original damage value of the attack. Wow.
So that is 4 stun. What is the limit? It's limited to 3 for a thigh shot. So he takes 3 damage, he is slowed, and he's winded.
He's slowed and he's winded, but he got 5 successes against mine?
Yeah, for absorbing the damage, he didn't get a chance to dodge.
Ah, okay, I see. Oh, I get it. Yep. Yeah, DV9, okay, too many numbers. Okay, I understand.
Alright, so he cannot perform complex actions for 9 full combat turns.
Do I have a free action left? Or any kind of movement?
I'm gonna record the damage elsewhere, so I'm not invading Peregrine's sheet. Can I make a duplicate of this? Yes, I can. Nice. Hello, copy of Peregrine.
Just leave that there for next time. He'll have a look at it.
Right. And it should be in GM roll mode now. Alright, so you still have another standard action if you want to use it.
So I could just kind of sneak away, maybe. Is movement part of standard action? I forget.
Movement is not an action.
Okay, so I can move regardless, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Map is not to scale, so how far am I able to move?
Wow. How fast can you?
20 meters walking.
So, just about wherever? So
Okay,
you can go around, like, over to here somewhere?
Are you on the GM layer again? Because I did not see anything.
No, I am not.
Oh, maybe I was... Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, I would like to get far away from him.
Alright, go ahead.
And
So it's about double. Like, the scale is about double. Because this is 40 meters and he was able to walk 20.
that's 40 feet, it says.
Okay.
Different units.
There is no scale whatsoever.
Okay.
because the map is not to scale with itself.
So we're just kind of playing it by ear.
Yeah.
All right. In standard action, take cover doesn't really help with a melee person, right? Can I re-hide? Or am I not out of hiding yet?
Oh, wait. On top of getting a wound modifier, Blood Peregrine has been hit with an electric attack. So that's another -5 to initiative.
Neat.
Nice.
Wait, should that have been happening for all the people I've shot with my taser?
Electric damage is really nice.
I need to keep that in mind. So my standard action, can I go hide again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You'd try to hide or take cover.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Well, it's something.
Right. So you hide around the corner. A Bustoy.
Okay, so I'm gonna over comms ask if anybody needs a ride, and if anybody has a plan.
And we can only
Well,
talk
my
on
plan
our
is to
turn,
shoot
right?
him from the roof. Oh yeah, right.
We can only talk during our turn, and it takes an action, right?
Yeah, it's a free action.
And then I guess I'm gonna try and back up a little bit so I can see Punchman, and then just wait to move if he gets too close for comfort.
Alright, give me a piloting roll for maintaining control of a vehicle. Yeah, that's at least one.
Wow.
A bus ride makes the car do cartwheels just for kicks and giggles.
It probably does.
You need more than 10 for making the car do cartwheels. I know that because I did the math.
Oh my goodness.
Because there was a time when I got 20 successes on a vehicle roll.
What kind of madness is that? Were you on drugs?
Inconveniently, I pushed the limit, so all 20 counted.
Jeez.
So yeah, you can see Blood Peregrine. He's over there in pain.
Mm-hmm.
See him grasping onto his leg,
Okay.
spreading blood on it.
Spreading blood?
Yeah, the blood on his hands.
For a moment,
Okay.
I thought he was like a blood magic healer. Like, he puts blood on his wounds to heal himself.
Just has a slice of toast and starts spreading blood over it with a butter knife.
Alright, Sawyer.
Alright, I want to get as close to him as I can get. Still trying to be unseen here. I want to shoot him before he notices me.
Yeah, you're gonna have to run in order to get all the way over there.
Is there any chance I'll slip off the roof if I do that?
No?
Okay, then I'll do it. Alright, so I just want to shoot him with a barbed arrow. No tricks or anything. I just want to go for damage, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to take him out in one.
Don't mean to interrupt, but did you roll for your cat thing? Charisma, whatnot?
No, I didn't. Let's just do that now. Let's just fail that now. Yep, there we go.
Ooh.
Apparently I got a glitch, but I don't think that matters in this case.
Could edge that and have a real chance of just being able to fight.
It's not.
I don't think it's
also you
big a
can't
deal
because
in
it's a
this
glitch.
case, just because...
Oh.
So you would have to spend an edge to make it not a glitch, and that makes you not able to do anything else with it.
Okay.
If one of those wasn't a 1,
I don't
then
think it
you could
matters.
have done that.
I don't really think it's a big deal because, like, we're only fighting one guy here, as opposed to the other combats where I was fighting multiple people and couldn't take out any of them. Here I can still contribute and then just have someone else finish them off. It's not really that debilitating.
Huh. Okay, that makes sense.
Right. But he does have a lot of armor and not a lot of stun track. So a straight damage attack would probably incapacitate him.
Oh. I figured he'd be a little bit harder to take out, even with stun, but... Alright, so perhaps I won't just shoot him with a stick and shock arrow then.
Would that, like, be cumulative with what I did?
Yeah,
And
'cause
then
you
proceeded
did
to
3
look
stun, I
up,
think.
like, what would be the maximum DV that you could hit him with a called shot that wouldn't take him out guaranteed? It's like, okay, aim for the genitals.
Sure, why not?
Because that is the highest DV that wouldn't take him out at 4. After that, it jumps up to 8.
Okay, I guess that's where I'm gonna shoot him with a stick and shock arrow then.
That is
I
a minus 10
apologize to Play
shot.
Madness.
Does Play Madness feel this?
You have to ask him.
Alright, I should roll from equipment. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot the modifiers. I'll just go back and... Now that I think about it, I only have 14, so that means I'd only have 4 left, so perhaps I should just pre-edge that and get an extra 5 dice.
Keep in mind that he can't dodge, but yeah.
For the next...
Oh yeah, I guess if he can't dodge, then I'm not gonna bother, I'm just gonna go
But
for...
there are 3 different effects, and you'll have to choose one of them if you only get one.
Okay. I don't really care about the effects. If he's down to exactly 1 stun left to knock him out, that's the important thing to me. And we've already got one of the effects on him, I think.
Ooh, you got 2.
Cool.
We already have slowed and winded, I thought.
Yeah, and all of these are different effects.
Oh,
Nice.
I misread stunned.
Yeah, so there's stunned, nauseous, and where is it? Buckled.
Body DV tests, or else they hit the ground and stay there for some combat turns. So I'm gonna vote for buckled. He's just gonna. He's gonna have
Buckled
to make
and
Still looking at the other ones.
you want him to be on the ground and vomiting.
Yeah, I'll take the vomiting one. I was just reading over what they did.
All right. There's the soak. Full damage.
Nice.
Oh. That is still limited to 4. So now he's got a body plus willpower test to make. Close enough. So 3 is not 4. So for one combat turn, he is vomiting. And for 3 combat turns, he's on the ground.
Poor Peregrine.
Alright, initiative's over. What are you doing with this guy?
Oh man, what am I doing? Sir, you're under.
I'm staying on the roof.
You have the right to puke your guts out on the ground, you pathetic person.
You just fire an electric arrow straight to his crotch. He collapses to the ground and just starts vomiting on himself.
Oh, hey, he punched his fist through like 1/3 of the population of this building.
Yes.
So, important things first. Jasper's just gonna restrain this guy, even though he's very out of it. Metal restraints and all that. Make sure we got him tied up good.
Yeah. How many?
Oh boy, how many do I have on me? I think I have 10 plastic and 1 metal. So, I'd like to use all of them. Just like all of them.
Just to be extra sure that he's not going to punch his way out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, punching through a wall, punching through skulls, yeah, just all of them. Alright, sub-vocal mic, a bustoid, we got him, bring the car back. Sawyer, wherever you are, he's over on this side of the building.
I'll just message you. I'm on the roof.
And then Jasper looks up, and,
Hi, I wave.
and Jasper kind of waves in back, in return, and like, what are you doing?
Well, he can't punch me up here.
Huh. Smart thinking. Jasper's car is now hot pink. Abustoy, what did you do?
It's faster this way.
Alright, so, what are you doing with them?
Good question. Who was the guy? Clink?
Clank.
Clank. So, can we interact with Logan in any way, shape, or form? Or just no? Because what I would say is, like, maybe Logan can check out Blood Falcon's ship and secure it or something, and call up his contact, Clank, or whoever it is. Jasper's not familiar with this person.
Alright, Logan confirms that there's nothing dangerous on the ship. And calls Clank.
Cool. Jasper would like to search over Blood Peregrine's body for any kind of explosives or, I don't know, suicide vest, dead man switch, anything of that nature.
What's going on over there? Like, it's all over the news. There's a slaughter.
Yep. Seems like you got the gist of it.
How can you be so casual about that?
I mean, I don't know if you've been watching the news past couple months, but been a lot of slaughters going on.
We've kind of been desensitized.
Just totally normalized over here.
The good guys.
Yeah, hey, we see a lot of bad stuff.
Like, did you get him?
Yep. Yep, he's subdued. We have him tied up and he's like bleeding everywhere.
He's not bleeding.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not bleeding. Other people are, unfortunately.
He's just unconscious.
Oh,
Assuming you knock him out. Don't just leave him conscious while you're handcuffing him.
Jasper would make sure to just kind of, you know, tase him a few times if necessary. You know, just casual. Jab him right in the neck. Go to sleep. Slap a stun patch on him.
Alright, so you just put your taser to his neck and wait until it burns.
Yep. Put him out. Restrain him. Check him for bombs. I don't know.
Well, there are no bombs on him that you can see.
Okay.
That's great. That means we can stick bombs on him and send him back to wherever he came.
Hey Logan, how about that? How about that C4 that you bought for that last adventure?
Logan sure has C4.
So is anyone looking for this guy? Is there like a reward? Because our experience with the law hasn't been too great.
It probably will be.
Can we like commandeer his ship? Is that something Logan would want to get into? Maybe we could scrap it for, I don't know, cash.
Yeah, Logan could do that. It would be a lengthy and dangerous procedure to change ownership
I'll leave the. Yeah, I'll leave that up to Logan. Whatever he wants to do with the ship, it's more his thing. I want to see this guy get put away or something, because I mean, you just can't go around punching people in the face like that.
Through the face.
Yeah, through the face. Jeez. So, the bus boy's talking to Clank right now?
Yep.
It's a group call.
Okay, cool. So, hey there, we got him. Like, what do you want with him?
I don't know. I don't have any secure facilities.
There any bounties out on this guy yet? Like, is he wanted for anything?
Let me check. Yeah, there are a few bounties coming in. Unsurprisingly, people weren't appreciative of a man just walking into a building and killing everyone.
No kidding. So, I take it Quadstone is one of the people putting on a bounty for him.
Yes, let's see. Currently, their bounty is at 100,000.
Any higher orders?
There's a shadier organization offering 200,000.
Is that their literal name, Shady Organization?
Let me go find a shady organization name generator.
Another good question is exactly why and how there's a dark version.
Of course,
Peregrine
there's a
running around.
generator for that.
Are you serious? That's awesome. What's the name?
It's a fantasy name generators one, so it gives a bunch of them.
Ah, right.
Currently, I'm between the Black Mark, the Horror Assembly, or the Psycho Brigade.
Psycho Brigade is pretty cool.
Some group calling themselves the Psycho Brigade is offering 200,000.
Huh. Happen to know anything about them?
I
They
haven't
sound
heard
like
the
the
name
types-
before today.
Interesting.
I wouldn't
Well,
suggest giving it to them.
Yeah, I know. Just checking out our options.
They're probably just going to take them and turn them in themselves.
Yeah, that's the thing with these kind of shady people. They end up taking your hostage and then not paying you, and everything's all messy, and your dog blows up. So, do we have the number for Quadstone? I mean, I know we're right outside the facility, but I think everyone inside is going to need several years of therapy.
You have 3 potential phone numbers for Quadstone.
All right, Sawyer, Bustoy, Logan. Do you have any other ideas? Or
Do any of you
got-
have the ability to use a computer?
You mean computer skill?
Yeah.
Let me check.
I've got 3 dice.
It would be computer plus intuition for a matrix search. If you want to see if you can do better than Logan's 1.
I have 2 dice.
Well, you can do better.
Sure, I don't even know how a matrix search is
So
done,
it'd
but here we
be
go.
defaulting on intuition then?
It says logic, actually.
It's intuition for a matrix search.
Oh,
Oh, in that case, I have 4 dice. So I might as well take a shot at it.
I have 5. Hey.
Oh, God!
Hey, sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna edge that to bring it down to a normal glitch.
Are you sure?
I mean, I guess it would be funnier to leave it as it is, but I don't think I'm gonna be using my edge for anything else.
Alright. So while looking for information, you don't accidentally send a picture of normal Peregrine to Quadstone.
Oh, that would be so horrible.
You would have to start calling me Kojiri after that.
Could Jerry ever use computers like this before?
I don't know, but if she did, she'd probably be sending a picture of Peregrine to Quadstone.
Hey, we got the guy that looks like this guy but isn't this guy. Definitely isn't this guy.
Will you still pay us money? We got this guy. He looks like him.
Alright, so Jasper, you find the phone number.
Sweet.
And
call him up.
Sawyer, you get a virus.
Crud.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no other ideas for what to do with this guy, may as well just turn him over to the people who he just blew up.
Sawyer, until you get it fixed, every hour on the hour, you send whatever the last thing you copy-pasted to a random contact.
Logan, can you fix this for me?
Logan's busy with the ship.
Okay. Then I'll just turn it off.
You gotta remember to turn it off at every 1 hour interval.
So yeah, Jasper's gonna call up Quadstone.
Thank you for calling Quadstone. Do you have any information on the recent attacks?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah, you're probably not gonna believe this, but I have the perpetrator in restraints.
I'm going to transfer you to our security professionals.
All right, thank you.
Hello? You say you
Hello.
have the perpetrator?
That's correct. I have him right outside one of your facilities. He's in restraints presently.
Be very careful. I'm sending a team over. What's your location?
All right, and I'll just patch you my coordinates right now. There you go.
Alright, a team is already on the way to that facility. So they will be there momentarily.
All right, good.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Click.
But so, quick look around. Any other ships heading our way? Maybe.
Give me a perception. Not that you can see.
All right. Okay, guys. Quadstone is sending a team to our location. I'm just gonna sit tight right here. Is Clank still on the line?
Yes.
Okay, so he heard that. Good.
Alright, who died?
Logan, we got him.
I don't believe you.
No, we got him in 2 combat turns. Can you believe it?
He didn't get to take a single action.
By the
We got
way,
him.
you need to fix my computer.
Also, by
Yeah.
Sawyer got a virus on his computer phone.
Oh dear. Alright.
Also, there's a spaceship.
Yeah, there's a spaceship for you. We got you a spaceship.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got like a minute before people come.
Yeah, yeah, do something with ship. I don't know.
Spoilers, they're not going to just let you keep that.
Shh, we can put it in the secret room. Come on, guys.
You could try to just control device to get it to fly away.
Yeah, but then I'd have to roll pilots to get it somewhere.
Could a bus toy roll pilot like a joystick?
You have
kind of
pilot aerospace, right?
No.
What do you mean nobody invested in pilot aerospace?
Well,
That's
it's an
super
F-Photo
useful
game, huh?
skill that comes up all the time.
In this setting, there is a legitimate question, concern, yeah. But I have
Even in
got-
this setting, there's just the warp gates. You just drive to a different planet.
Maybe best for Logan to just kind of download all the info from the ship, or whatever he can get. Like, copy all the intel, you know, star charts, or space
Yeah.
station floor
Might as well.
plan, whatever he can get. Just, like, get all that info while we're waiting.
You could try to tell, like, spoof command the autopilot.
You have a garage now, right? The HQ?
Is there some place where we could send it, where it isn't gonna get intercepted by the police, but which we could still reach, so not like on the top of the Himalayas or something.
You could send it to, like, a different planet.
Yeah, that's in the dark line.
Oh yeah, back on the planet we came from. Maybe you could park it in an asteroid belt or something.
Yeah, as I said, somewhere where we can actually get to it.
Yeah, it'd have to be somewhere that you could warp to.
Oh.
Yeah, you could see if you could tell the autopilot to fly you to Huckmine.
I'd say go for it. Like,
Yeah, like the place where Johnny America was assaulted. That's the place where you can go. That's reasonably off road. But first, I want to get just to get whatever I can from the ship computers, like I don't know, travel data, so just in case it gets lost on the way.
Yeah, like try to figure out what kind of plans they may have been doing with the other facilities, or any info you can get.
Yeah, I'm gonna run some perception on it.
Hang on, I'm just gonna use the washroom.
I think
How
I am.
dare
too.
you?
Be right back.
All right, what would you like to know?
First, any kind of message logs.
Yeah, you can find the ship's logs.
Travel logs, like locations it's been to.
Yeah, there's a directory full of log files.
No. Anything else? Okay. Anybody can. Anybody else got any idea of what they could look for? Otherwise, I'm just gonna check these logs for possible bombs and encryptions.
You'd have to make a separate perception for each file.
Alright, so anybody got any ideas what else I should look for?
Nope.
Alright.
You could
Just
check
gonna-
its device rating.
Oh yeah, I suppose I'm gonna do that then.
It's a 6.
That's frankly what I've guessed, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the message logs first. Seems more important.
What would you like to know?
Is there a data bomb attached?
There is not.
Is it encrypted?
It is not.
Then I'm just gonna download it. That's what logic.
That is... somewhere. There it is.
Like, edit
Computer
file
logic versus int firewall.
Yeah. And yeah.
Actually, it has a pilot program.
So it's tied. Is that
So defender wins.
dang it? Yeah, then I gotta try again.
Slightly
Technically,
better.
it could succeed.
Right, 7 net hits.
I just got back and
Oh.
Logan got 7 net hits. Nice.
You forgot to hack on the fly first.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Is that the same dice pool?
Yeah, I just have to.
Alright, so that would have been hack on the fly that you were doing first. Which would mean that you
Yeah.
had failed on a sleaze action.
Alright.
So the ship has a mark on you.
Oof. I mean, I'm just gonna reset my my deck.
And now you have a mark. Plus more matrix perception questions.
Let me see. Are there any other questions that I can ask?
Is getting comm logs a thing you can ask?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. But is there anything else about the ship itself that I could ask? Like, I know the defense rating and.
Well, this
stuff.
would be on the file.
Oh, on the file. Well, I know if there's a bomb, but it's not encrypted. Yeah, I'm just gonna download it then.
Right. and then you make the computer roll.
Would there be like GPS history or something?
Yep, that's the second thing I was gonna download.
So,
Yeah,
yep,
that'd
you
be
did it. You got message logs.
Yeah, now I'm gonna download the GPS logs.
Are there any like encryption keys you can download, like security codes that
Oh.
allow it to get into Vermilion Station?
That's an excellent question. I'm gonna do that once I'm done with the GPS logs.
Yeah,
Are
like-
you copying the files or taking them?
Copying.
That's a cyber combat roll.
Uh, I mean, it's the same dice. So whatever.
Control C. Control C. For combat.
Alright, you got a mark on the next file.
Alright, gonna download that then. Next, looking for any encryption keys that might be useful for later.
Security codes, anything that gets us into their properties.
Right. Ultimately, you get what you're looking for. You've got the skills for it.
Yay. Alright, next I'm gonna go for more marks on the ship so I can autopilot it. Right? How many marks do I need again? Control device, is it control device? No, spoof command.
So for control device, you would need 3.
Yeah, it's
For
command.
spoof command, you would need 1 mark on whatever it's slave to.
Alright, can I tell what it is slave to?
It is slaved to Blood Peregrine's comlink.
Is that still functional?
It's still on his body, presumably.
Speaking of his body, that team is here.
Quick, take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for his comlink and get a mark on it.
5 people on the team are heading over to Blood Peregrine. 1 is moving towards the ship.
I mean, do we still need the ship? Like, we've got...
It's a
I mean,
really
we
nice
don't.
ship.
Yeah, that's. You know, I mean, they're gonna do
It's
something.
probably also kind of a dead giveaway, like like something fancy like that. Fuck it. Spoof command.
You can make it autopilot away, and we just act nonchalant, like, oh, it did that on its own.
Does specialization devices apply?
Yes.
That command is spoofed.
Five net hits.
Yeah, I tell it to go to Planet Hawkmine near that near the location where where Johnny America got assaulted.
Right,
You know
so
the place.
as this guy is approaching the ship, the door closes, and the ship just rockets off.
Jasper maintains a straight face like he has no idea what's going on.
Right, everybody in the team pulls out their guns and starts shooting at it.
It is a
And
scrap-
they are
scratch- get out.
ineffective.
Yeah. Are Jasper and Sawyer still in the building?
No, we're.
I'm on top of the building.
Jasper is keeping an eye on this guy. He's right to the side. He's like right next to Blood
Alright,
Peregrine.
I just called you guys and tell them that I've sent the ship away for later inspection without people getting in the way.
Cool.
Very.
So what are you guys' plans for the immediate future? Like, you're just gonna stay around in case the Blood Falcon's gonna wake up?
And my plan is to talk to these nice gentlemen here and hand them over because there's a bounty. And these people are with Quadstone, and he tore up their facility. So it seems right that we give them over to them.
Alright. And Sawyer?
Just hanging out. I'm just waiting for that to go down.
Yeah,
Right.
Jasper's like, he'll wait for them to stop shooting at the ship and then just kind of like point at Blood Falcon.
Alright.
And move over.
You could come down and let me fix your comlink, I guess.
Okay, sure. Where did you go?
Right.
Where did both of you go? Does Sawyer have some kind of black flag sticking out of his token?
Yeah, I
It's an
don't
icon.
know what that is.
If you click on your token and then the circle on the bottom, you get a bunch of little icons that you can put on top of it.
Oh, those icons. I
Right.
see. That's one of those.
That particular
So-
one is in the fourth row.
The person that you presume to be the team leader approaches you.
All right, and I look at him. Give him a nod of greeting. And I say, "Here's the guy you've been looking for."
My team is going to inspect him.
All right. I hear there's
Team
a
starts
reward.
inspecting. Sure, inspecting. Oh boy, look at all that inspecting.
Oh man.
Do they take his helmet off? Maybe we can see what Peregrine would look like.
I mean, Blood Falcon is a clone of like that one Captain Falcon, like the Bart, right? So then again, I've been new clone.
Right, so they do take the helmet off. Now you know what Peregrine looks like under the helmet.
Oh man.
Face reveal!
Alright, team leader
you.
nods, hands you a cred stick with 100,000 new yen on it.
All right.
He then shoots Blood Peregrine in the head.
Oh.
All right.
Well, that happened.
Well, none of our business.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
A Bustoy's just waving outside of the car, like, "Thank you. Have a nice day."
The reason why Peregrine wasn't here because that was Peregrine under mind control.
Oh no.
So yeah, they leave.
All right, we got ourselves a reward.
They're gonna go into the building to investigate more.
Okay.
Do you guys want to investigate the building more? I mean, we didn't see anything, but
So
it didn't look that suspicious.
Sawyer, I want to
But
tell
there
you.
has to be some reason why he's here.
Sawyer, I want to tell you right now.
Sorry.
Inside that building, there's like 1/3 of the population of the building with their heads punched through.
Okay.
If you want to investigate that, by all means. By the way, I did go into the secret room when we were escaping with the interviewer, and I didn't see anything at all that would indicate any kind of secret passage. If you think they'll let you in and you're curious enough to go take
Okay,
a
I'll
look.
trust you on that.
I mean, no, I mean, I was in mid-stride and everything, but I did think I got a good look around, and I didn't see anything. It seemed like a regular security office room.
Yeah, as I
mean-
mentioned earlier, there's probably nothing secret around. The guy was just out for blood.
Yeah, my theory is that yeah, he was probably out for blood and went to the weakest place he could find. Like no security, just lambs for the slaughter kind of deal.
Then why not go like next door on this own planet? Like I'm sure there is somewhere closer than this.
That's a good question. Yeah, why Quadstone?
I mean, it's a job looking place from a reasonably big megacorp. A bit outside the city, but still the kind of place where you'd have a bunch of people visiting. Looks like basically a good place to get a lot of people without a lot of nearby cops.
But if that's the case, then why also attack Lagoon? Like they're the weapons guys. They're not.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is we had it backwards. Maybe this place was the distraction, possibly. Who knows?
That could have been.
Analyze the logs. Oh yeah.
If that's the case, then who are they trying to distract? Like, there's no one except us who would.
Maybe it's just acting on them, just wanted to kill and stuff. Who knows? Yeah. I figured we should call Clank, tell him that we've got Blood Falcon here down, or at least one of him, maybe. And that we've got his ship on the way to Arkmine, which is basically where he lives, so he can have a look at it as well.
He should still be on the line unless you hung up. I'm serious. We've been talking to him while you were like out.
Oh, by the way, Jasper.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You can go ahead and give yourself a new contact. A 6-1 real estate agent.
Oh.
Named
Tell me
Lane
more.
Seuss.
Oh,
That's
man.
useful for when we need to get a new hideout. Or,
Oh, wow.
what's the word again? If you need to
base?
lay under.
What should I put in the fields, like, meta type and all that?
Female,
Probably,
unknown, everything.
Okay.
Let me go check something. Right, there's the population of New York. That's close enough. $94.
What's the location? I know it was a Quadstone facility, but what's the, like,
Mute City.
county? Oh, okay, Mute City, okay. Gotcha. Alright.
Alright, so this person is an orc. Or equivalent race.
Okay.
It's a pig man. A pig lady.
Was this the person who was interviewing me?
No, this was the person you were going to be lined up to have an interview with.
Oh, okay.
For your brand new job.
Alright, so, is Sawyer down here? Yeah, I could get it.
Yeah.
What do you do to fix shit? Guess. Yeah, what do we do there? Reboot?
Well, I already turned it off, so step one, I suppose.
You'll
I don't
have
know.
to find and delete the file.
Ah,
I don't know how much Logan heard between the coming in and going out with what he had to do, but
nothing.
right. But we got 100,000 million for the.
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
So, yeah, so I can just invite Mark, so I can skip that bit. Then I'm guess just matrix perception and edit file on his comic, right? Find and search and destroy.
Yeah, just perception, hack on the fly, and an edit file.
Perception.
And what's your phone stats?
I'm doing this with my comlink, which I right now. Actually, I could. Yeah, 5713. I should have put the
The
5 on my
stats on the phone.
Oh, it is. Just the rating should be enough.
Yeah, I'm looking for it in my gear list. 3.
You did it. You found it.
Yeah, quickly I'm putting my 5 on firewall just in case. Hack on the fly, you said?
Yep.
Hacking. Easy.
Yep, you got the mark.
I mean, he can invite marks on his own, right? So that wouldn't exactly be necessary.
Yeah, that wouldn't even be necessary.
Yeah, just computer.
Alright, and then you edit the file. Alright. You fail. The file is protected, and you detonate the data bomb.
God damn it!
The one time you don't look.
The one time I didn't look for data. Ah.
It's a virus file! What were you expecting?
Did Sawyer just explode?
Look, I'm used to malware being just like shitty stuff. 50 seconds.
Alright, and that was 5 successes on making a data bomb. Where is that?
I mean, I can fix it.
That's what you said about the virus.
Unless somebody implanted a bomb on your actual comlink, I didn't think this is gonna happen if I do physical repair.
Wait, hold on a second. I have to find what I'm doing here. There it is, set data bomb. Alright, that is defended. Okay, so that's only 2 net hits.
So 2d6 matrix damage.
Yep.
With what? Will plus firewall.
Yes.
And I... Oh, come on! And I edge that. Alright, just 3.
Yeah, so you take 3 matrix damage, and you are in hot sim, correct?
Oh, yes. Christ.
So that's physical biofeedback of 3.
Ow, I'm bleeding.
Should Fuse's roll be greater than 6? Or is it supposed to be?
No, it's just straight 2d6 for the damage.
Okay.
It could have been as high as 5d6 damage.
That could have killed me.
That could have killed you.
Jeez, what are you guys doing?
That would be the worst way for Logan to go.
Dies because I got a virus on my computer.
Oh, okay, let me get rid of that. Blah.
Dies
Because
by
you idiot couldn't keep your fingers off the pop-up bands.
They looked really tempting, though. One of them said I had won. I was the millionth visitor to the website. Do you realize how lucky that is?
Well, at least the virus is deleted, right?
Alright, you roll Will plus Firewall again to resist the biofeedback. Alright, so you're not even bleeding. You just have to repair your deck. And yes, the file does delete itself.
Alright. Yeah, virus is gone. Along with a good significant chunk of my deck.
Was that implanted?
Yes.
Alright, so,
Alright,
so
will
you
this
can
be
actually
flashed?
see, like, a bit of smoke coming out of Logan's pores in his head. So,
That's
the virus is gone.
For embarrassment. Yeah. Gonna call, Plank.
We never hung up.
yeah, the call is still going.
Hang up now!
How many times now has Clank heard we should call Clank back?
We've literally never hung up on this guy.
The best part is that Clank probably saw you just waltz right into that data bomb.
Okay, I don't call him, Look, in my defense, I'm used to malware being just like shitty stuff that somebody hacked together in 5 minutes and then just spread everywhere.
Hey, what's that smoke coming out of your head, Logan?
Don't talk about it.
Well, all right. If you need to see a medic or something,
Nah, I'm just gonna need to take my deck out of my head later.
I have no idea what that means, but okay.
It means I gotta jam a screwdriver up my head.
Are we done here?
I think so.
So what are you going to do next?
Did Sawyer want to take a last look around?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Off to Hawkmine?
Did the team leave his body there? Blood Falcon?
Yep,
Did
Just-
we check it?
there on the
Oh, yeah.
ground.
Is there like a cred stick with 53 new yen on it?
No,
Oh, no.
Blood Peregrine did not bring any money.
Anything, you want to check him for anything before we go?
I don't think there's anything left to check for.
You got his comm link, right?
Yeah, Logan got it.
All right, then. There's nothing left for us to do here. We'll get in my car now, and now that it is hot pink for some reason. And away we go. Half of us at once.
Just writing that in my notes. Jasper's car is now hot pink.
It is. I mean, a Bustoid drove it off for 5 minutes, and he comes back, and it's hot pink for some reason.
Sweet.
So, just an even split between active participants, 25,000 new yen each. Sound good?
I guess.
You know,
Sounds good to me.
out of curiosity, that would have been another 9 damage. So that would have been 8 physical damage to Logan.
Alright, not quite enough to kill me.
What about your deck? That would have taken 12 damage total.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
So yeah, that would have been pretty
No,
bad.
wait. It took, what, 12? 12 minus 7, it would have taken 5 damage. Deck. Anti-data bomb damage, 7 resist, that's 12. Oh yeah, that's,
Well, it
that is
took
12.
3.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. That is. Oof.
Indeed.
Thankfully, by war, I could have still technically fixed it, despite it not being a thing. Oh, well. Let's never speak of this again.
It hasn't even entered my memory, Logan. So, mission success. Nobody died.
Well, none of us. Plenty of people died.
Good correction. Yeah.
yeah.
But, you know, the people who are usually dying that are around us, usually, you get what I'm saying.
The glass cannons.
I guess.
Do you check the news?
Oh, yeah, that was something I wanted to do, but, you know, like the television on in the lobby. But I guess since we're home now or whatever, we can check it there. What's on the news?
Alright, so in the attack, 5 were killed, 2 were critically wounded. The rest were able to escape. There are also reports coming in of an attack on a Red Canyon facility.
Hmm.
Where they were able to steal some unknown research project. And there is an ongoing assault on a lagoon facility.
Hey, you guys want to go team up with a lagoon facility?
I suppose.
I'd vote yes.
Yeah.
It'll take you a while to get there.
I guess they didn't take my advice when I called them Macrolutions.
Yeah, for some reason they didn't believe Jerry.
As I said, worst case scenario, they're gonna feel real stupid.
Hey, I mean, what can you do?
Try to be a bit more convincing.
Yeah.
Alright, so by the time you get to the lagoon facility, there are bodies all over the place, as well as broken robots.
Any signs of ongoing combat right now, like gunshots?
Yeah, you can hear gunshots and screaming.
Oh, I suggest we wait out here and intercept them on the way out. Do we see the ship that they got here in?
Yes, there is a large transport ship.
I'm gonna brute force that a bit so it's wrecked.
Might be a good idea to call Kojiri. And Peregrine.
Kojiri is busy meditating under a waterfall or something.
I have encryption active, so I actually have one more firewall than I thought.
Oh
no,
man!
Actually, I have three more firewall than I thought. Oof! So I get to roll 3 more dice.
Yeah, and if they fail, you can roll them again.
So yeah, just take 2 matrix damage.
You did it.
Yay!
So it extra wouldn't have killed you. Alright, so you're going to try to hack this large ship.
Once I have my arrays in this place. Firewall goes down again. Yeah, I'm gonna brute force the ship.
Alright.
Cyber combat plus logic.
You fail.
Does it take any damage?
So you failed
No,
on an
it's
attack
just-
action.
that's it. Yeah.
So let me find there.
I should stop doing hot sim shit.
There it is. Okay. So that's 2 matrix damage and biofeedback unresisted.
Even the biofeedback?
Well, it says that the matrix damage, like you take matrix damage unresisted. It doesn't say if that applies to the biofeedback.
Okay. So, hacking into that bad idea. Unless I were to try hack on the fly. That doesn't hurt me, and then you get some marks which I can turn off by resetting my deck. On the other hand, no. Let's forget the ship. I want to focus on whoever is in the facility. I'm gonna do a perception for whatever is going on in there.
All right. So you don't see a lot of devices in the facility. You see
not
a
visible.
few cameras.
Alright, so how close to the ship are we?
How far close did you park?
Considering it's a weapons facility and they probably brought the heavy arms, I would say park a decent way away. At least visually we can see what's going on is what I would be shooting for, but not too close.
Because I'm thinking of potentially making use of those explosives, if we're quick.
What's your plan?
Blow up the ship so they can't get away, and maybe even if they get whatever they're looking for, the police can arrest them or whatever, so at least Dr. Miller doesn't get it.
Or even wait till they come back and then blow it up.
Can you do a
If I'm
remote
inside,
charge?
that's called blooded.
Yeah, can you do a remote charge, remote detonate,
Yeah.
without anyone interfering with it?
Yeah.
Okay. If we're gonna do this like the way I think it's gonna go, I think a bustoy should take over driving because it sounds like we're gonna need to do some quick maneuvering.
Yeah.
So,
So we
a
can
bus-
just like drive up to the ship, let Logan do his thing, and then drive away. Right?
Yeah, I would want a bustoy to drive for that. Because I'm getting the feeling that we probably can't take these guys head on.
So I see each hidden demolitions plus logic test as 1 plot to the explosives effective rating. Times the square root of number of kilograms used. Ah yes, the infamous square root rule.
Using more explosives has diminishing returns.
What if you use explosions in different areas? Like, instead of piling all in one area, you put it in 4 different places around the ship.
Then you deal less damage to 4 different places around the ship.
Oh, man.
But
Roughly
overall,
half.
probably more damage.
Yeah.
Well, you only really need to take out their critical systems, like the engine or maybe life
The
support or
hull.
something.
The hole, so they can't breathe in space.
Yeah, the hole in the wall.
But yeah, the engine
works.
would probably be a good idea if it's somewhere accessible.
Yeah. You know, like, just throw some C4 into their muffler. You know, the muffler that all spaceships have.
They need to reduce the sound in space, obviously.
They need to keep the ship warm. Muffler, you know, scarf.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you. While Abustoy's driving and Logan's doing that, I would like to keep watch.
Yeah, you could like tell ahead if something's coming out, if somebody's coming out or something, so I could get away. Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, I'm gonna run towards the ship if nobody's around.
There are a few robot patrols.
Lagoon or
Robots.
We can't tell, I guess.
They're not
Is there
wearing
a-
any logos.
so it's probably not Lagoon. Because Megacop would like show off that it's them.
Yeah.
The people I'm messing with. Can Sawyer and Jasper deal with them? I guess I could. Yeah, I want to see what their device rating is.
How many robots are there around?
It's like 4.
We
Okay.
can probably deal with them.
I want to do matrix perception just to tell what the device rating on these robots is.
Three.
Not too bad then. I am gonna try to
Maybe
I'm gonna try
disable
to,
2 and then we can take the other 2?
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to just data spike 2 of them. Or battle with the brute forcing. Cyber combat plus logic.
Alright, and got my taser.
Actually, let me see. It's plus 10.
I was checking something. What'd you do?
Data spiked one of the robots.
Alright. And what's your attack?
8. Plus 2 damage from hammer.
Boom.
I data spike the next one.
Boom.
You know what? Can you guys handle the others?
Yeah, we'll cover you. I'll take the back one, you take the closer one, I guess, assuming one is farther than the other.
I'm on it.
Alright, so I'm gonna shoot at the back one with a static shaft, stick, and shock arrow. 4 successes. Also, that damage value is supposed to be 12, not 9.
Alright, that robot is also gone.
Your turn, Jasper.
All right.
Dang, technology stands no chance against us. It's magic and other peeps that are a problem.
Alright, so Jasper is running within 20 meters of them. Question mark?
Oh, right, we don't have a map. I get a penalty for, what is it?
20 meters is the
meters
maximum range.
That's far enough away, I think. Yeah, that's fine.
And that would be at a -6. -3 if you have magnification.
Yes, I do have magnification. So just re-roll at -3?
Yeah.
He's got so many hits, even at the -3, that would be like 4 successes.
Did you want me to re-roll at -3?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear. All right.
And electric is good against drones. So yeah, that thing is fried.
All right, send up the signal to Logan. We're clear on robots, taking them down.
Alright, I hurry to the ship and I want to identify any potential weak spot points that I could go for.
You know, like a data bomb that blows up your phone.
I said...
Just be careful.
They just set a data bomb on their autopilot.
Gonna roll aeronautics mechanic, I guess, just to find out if there's any weak points.
I guess that would fall under aeronautics mechanic, since there is no aerospace mechanic.
Huh.
Yeah, this is a very solidly built ship.
Can I roll perception to keep a lookout for Logan?
There is no weak point on the ship other than the self-destruct function.
How exactly is that triggered? I'm assuming by the computer.
It has to be triggered manually.
Manually, like by being in there, or manually by sending a command over whatever it's slave to?
There is a button connected to a mechanical system. When you press the button, it starts a countdown from 10.
Then how easy is it to rig something to press the button and then get out of there?
I mean, if it counts from 10, somebody could get in there and just run really fast.
Easily the more reliable way of getting out.
And guess who the fastest runner is?
I mean, if there's any more drones, I could take them out easily. For what
Yeah,
it's
there are a
worth.
few more. You make them explode.
Maybe
Oh,
you're
speaking of,
work.
you also would have seen more drones on the Matrix in the facility, and their numbers are quickly dwindling.
Yeah, I'm guessing those are the lagoons.
Lagoon Goons.
So, is Jasper gonna go for the self-destruct? Or am I gonna?
Can you tell if there's any way that thing would lock down on me when I get in there and prevent me from getting out?
Can I?
You can. It won't do that.
Because you know, if I go in there and turn on the self-destruct and I can't get out,
No, I sure won't do that.
Also, how wide is the self-destruct radius? Because
yeah, you might want to drive really fast.
No, it's
Good.
designed to be used as a emergency weapon.
It's probably going to take out like a
An
square
entire block.
kilometer.
If it's
It would deal
self-destruct
some
mechanism,
serious damage to the facility.
If there's self-destruct mechanism, that means there's explosives in there, so maybe we can target those. I don't know where those are located.
There are high-powered explosives all over the ship.
can we disable several of the explosives and then let the other ones hopefully take it out with a smaller blast?
In theory, if you want to try to
what?
disable several high-powered explosives.
At that point, it's much easier to just like chuck the whole bunch of explosives into the ship, and then once people get in there, just if you catch my drift.
Okay.
I mean, like blow them up when they get into space.
Not even that. Like once they're close, the explosion would basically be contained by the hull, and that would like make it really. Like, isn't there
Oh,
world
I
map
get that.
concerning that? Like, if an explosion bounces off some sort of barrier, it bounces off for extra damage or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were discussing that about my pepper punch grenades last time, where I would do
Yeah, exactly.
infinity damage.
Chunky
so basically
salsa.
just exploiting that. Just exploiting that. So I'm just gonna rig together, let's say, 4 rating 16 explosives to get a nice square number with a detonator. Where's mine?
Are you putting it in the entryway or like the cockpit or what?
Yeah, like inside the ship, somewhere where, like, if there's a chair or table where I could hide it underneath. So
Also
it's
give me a
not-
palming roll, if you can.
What? Palming?
I can give a palming if you want me to do it instead. I've got like
Yeah.
11.
Sawyer can probably do it better.
Alright.
Are you
Well,
sure
the person
your
doing the
chilies-
palming would have to do the demolitions.
Alright, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess it's because it'd be the one to.
And
actually-
palming is not something you can default on.
Well, I have a point, so.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's
I can't
convenient.
tell because it has palming 1.
You're right.
Alright, nice. So how many explosives are you setting?
4 rating 16.
Alright, that's pretty good. And what kind of detonator?
A regular detonator cap with wireless signal. No, can I make both wireless and a timer? Just in case the ship is like Faraday caged.
Yeah, you can
That
put
is a-
multiple detonators onto the
Yeah, so
explosive.
I'm gonna make it a wireless signal and a timer for like, say, an hour.
Alright.
let's get out of here.
And
Alright.
hopefully hide somewhere where we can see them, because that way we'll know when they're coming out and we need to detonate it.
Yes.
What's the range
exactly.
on your detonator?
Good question. Let's see.
Because we can just park the car at like the perimeter of that.
But I'm a radio signal. It doesn't say. Though I'm guessing it would go over the matrix, so range is effectively everywhere, probably.
Huh.
Like, range isn't mentioned anywhere about for detonators, so
Okay, we can just stay in visual range then. Just far enough away from any potential explosion.
2 blocks away, maybe.
I'm assuming that if we want to hide Busto, we need to roll sneaking, or because he's the one parking us somewhere.
Okay.
So around this time, you're noticing that you're not hearing any screams anymore.
That's IQ.
Let's get going.
Yeah.
You hear the sound of metal scraping on metal.
Okay. Gonna drive away. Which was the first roll was pilot, second roll was sneaking.
Right, and Logan, looking at the matrix, there are no devices. All of the drones are gone.
So I'm guessing whoever is in there doesn't have any drones with themselves, or has been wiped out with the others' drones, whatever. No device that includes like weapons, cyberware, anything.
No weapons, no cyberware.
No cameras?
They're still the same cameras that you saw, plus a few more now. And you see Francis Carvine leaving the facility.
I'm guessing is he carrying something?
Yes, he's dragging a large container behind him. And you can see a number of cuts and holes all over his body.
What do we actually know about this guy? Because it must be pretty tough if he can pull this off on his own.
He is an exceptionally large monkey man.
A monkey man.
So probably just really supernaturally tough.
And when I say exceptionally large, I mean I would actually have to roll damage resistance for those explosives you set.
Oh dear.
Wow.
Well, at the very least, the container might actually be destroyed, so...
So he heads in, closes the door behind him.
Now's our cue.
Blow it.
Let me just get that GIF. There we go.
Good. And you detonate it. The whole ship goes up, as does half of the facility. The
Good.
area around it is now just a crater. There's bits of metal flying everywhere.
Okay, hands up. Who was expecting for me to rival Kajiri in terms of large-scale destruction? Because I wasn't.
So, Logan, I think I found a new role for you. You're gonna like it. Jasper says this as bits of metal raining down on the windshield.
4 kilograms. Only 2 successes.
I mean, success is just act as a modifier to the rating.
Yeah. Net hits add to damage.
Well, that guy isn't coming back anytime soon.
No, he is very dead.
Half the facility's gone, but at least we thwarted whatever their plan was.
Not like there was anyone left in there anyway, so whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that you didn't try your tricks on him, because they wouldn't have worked and he would have died. You would have died very much.
I'm glad that things are working out well because, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's hurry home before some kid with a nerf shooter comes along.
Yeah.
Now, have I ever told you guys about sacrifice throw?
Not that I'm aware of.
So imagine if you could make a melee attack as an interrupt action, and also just add your strength and your body to the net hits on your roll.
Wow.
Also, it's a throw.
What on earth is that?
A way for
Blatantly broken.
A way
Yeah,
for
it
trolls
sounds-
to turn somebody to a parade mist at range.
Is this like some kind of mutation ability or something?
No, it's just a martial art.
Oh. Why does Peregrine not know this?
I believe it's exclusive to professional wrestling style.
Wrestling can't do that much damage. It's all acting.
But don't worry, it's balanced. Because it makes you prone.
But
I mean, I guess if you're facing against multiple enemies and you're wasting it on a mook.
yeah, but when you're going up against someone really tough, that move sounds crazy overpowered. I mean, I guess you'd still be kept by physical limit, but still.
Also, Lagoon didn't have any drones.
So those were black vermilion drones.
Because Francis is also another berserker.
Well, I hope we didn't leave any evidence behind, what with no place for evidence to be left behind.
I think all the evidence is in pieces in the air.
So the thought of fighting the bear and Edge again wasn't that far off. But congratulations, you did it. You kind of
Again.
conceded in two, or you kind of conceded. You kind of succeeded in two of the things.
I killed 2 of the bad guys. That's success. The only people who got harmed were like a bunch of no-names and some megacorp research. No big deal for us.
Civilians. Well, I mean, there wasn't
We're
much.
gonna lose so much karma for this, aren't we?
And I mean, 2 to 3 is pretty good considering we can't be in 3 places at once.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, you can.
Yeah, like I could have done this thing on my own, like almost certainly.
Yeah, but splitting the party is always bad.
Yeah, we couldn't anticipate what was going to await us at each point.
I mean, in theory, I could have taken Blood Peregrine on myself, just using the same strategy that I did use, but still, it's super risky.
Also, imagine if we sent Logan to Quadstone and you here. That would.
We would have had to have known ahead of time what would be the perfect place for each of us to go.
If
And
you
that's
sent
always-
Logan after Francis, Sawyer after Raidmaker, I guess, and Jasper after Peregrine. Or vice versa.
Or even just perhaps ran Peregrine over and had Jasper and
Yeah.
both.
A Bustoy
That would
could
have been the ideal.
Just have
A Bustoy versus Peregrine.
I'd just be driving slightly faster than he could run, just doing circles around the building.
I'm not letting you get away.
Alright, so I guess we're done for now.
Just gotta find karma rewards.
What
Hey,
should we do with the ship that we hijacked? Do we
How-
leave it where we sent it, or
I have an idea. How about you call Clank?
why should I call him? I thought I never hung up.
So who is Clank exactly?
Have you seen the F-Zero anime?
Just like the first episode.
So basically, you have Captain Falcon and you have the main character, Ryu, right? At the
Yeah.
end of the anime, Captain Falcon kills himself to defeat Black Shadow, and Ryu becomes the next Captain Falcon, and Clank is basically the hacker kid that hangs around the group and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And this is like 8 years in the future or whatever, so he's an old man now and just runs the Falcon Cafe on his own. Used to be the Captain Falcon before he handed the role over to Abosai, who since never did anything with it.
Okay, I see.
Alright.
So would he have any interest in the ship?
I mean, there's the potential of evidence maybe in there.
You guys all survived. You completed some objectives. The highest opposing dice pool was 12. So that's 5 karma.
Nice.
It easily could have been a good feelings run.
Why? Because we saved those people at Quadstone?
Yeah, I mean, we stopped a mass murderer.
So after just sitting there watching him and talking about it for a while.
It wasn't that long.
He got through a third of the people.
Oh wow.
And on that note, I'm ending the stream. See y'all next time.